are going to do something from different yesterday, because yesterday we showed you the main menu, and then we got to here, and I was going to tell you about all this. First, let me remind you that we're doing this how I did it in the game. You can do it whatever way you wish, but today we're going to do it differently. We're going to do it differently. We're going to teach you first and foremost the research. Now, there are two ways you can do the research. You can either click on one and let the turns go throughout, like this one says 7 turns and then all that, or you can do it this way by holding shift and clicking on each one. Now you can do this in any order you wish, but I like to do it in the order this way, clicking on all the research tabs. And one moment, I'll talk about each research tab when probably on next video, or when we get the chance. Now let's get all the. Now there are a total of 76, 71 research tabs, if I remember correctly. Now, the reason why the turns are going up high is because of the cost. See, the cost of research is 5,117, and because of that, because we don't have that much research, the research we have now currently is 4. Now, you can send your warriors out to go search, but for me, doing it differently. Now, if you click on your city, you see the queue. Now you can, like the research, you can do it 2 ways. You can either add a queue, where you add more things, your workers, your things, your soldiers, your scouts, and you wait for the queue to end and then you add more. Or you just click on one and then just wait, then click on another, then just wait. But for this, we are doing it queue-wise, the way I have to do it. Now, this might be great for units like these. There's these tabs. There's the attack tab if you want to attack units. Sadly, there are no units nearby, so you can't attack anything. The movement tab is for you can move your units anywhere you go, but you can't put them beyond this blue boundary. Then there's the do nothing tab, where you can literally just do nothing until next turn. Or the alert tab, which keeps your units in check. So if there's an attacking unit or barbarian, your units are able to attack automatically. So you'll be on guard when you are attacked. Now, there is a slight chance that you may or may not meet other civilizations as you play. Now, there is an automatic tab. Oh, see, and here's another thing: there is religion in this game, so you can pick a pathogen, pantheon, whatever it's called, and whatever thing. As this civilization, whoever it is, picked goddess of the hunt, and it's 1 food per camp. Which, if I ever have gone that, there are 2 camps right here. Deer, hunting deer. And here's your research, but here's your money. Now this is use. You need to keep your eye on this and this. Now, the only reason why is because if this money goes to the negatives, your soldiers will get deleted one by one, because it's trying to bring the negatives up to a positive, so that you can earn more gold and not lose them more. Now, as for happiness, your people will either get happy or sad or angry with you, depending on what you do. More cities, you get happiness and angriness. More war, depending on civilization or culture, you get happiness and sad. Now, if it's happy, then it reaches the golden age, which is good. It gives benefits right here. your benefits right there. Now, but if it is unhappy, then rebellion will start, and barbarians will spawn near your capital. Now, tourism is for all great works and all that. I haven't actually known tourism. And here's faith, basically your religion and all that. You can buy units with that religion if you want to. And here is this culture. At the start of the game, you have 4: tradition, liberty, honor, petty. Now, depending on which one you pick, depends on how your empire is now. As for me, I pick tradition first, and then I go down. Then I pick liberty. Now I will focus on each tab, or next video. Now we hit the thing, so we just went. See. Now we just passed through a research. We now have granaries, farms, and shrines for the religion. And next we will have all this. Now, I could move my warriors up, but for now I'm not. See. Now your territory can move on its own. You don't have to make a city to increase your territory. It increases gradually in a certain amount of turns. But it can usually goes for luxury items like this, gold, which requires mining. Now, for me, I'm not going to pick another tab right here, but I'm going to pick this, aristocracy, which increases production by 15% and wonders and plus happiness for every 10 citizens in the city. Currently, we only have 2, so that wouldn't work. Now, for the map, we just increased citizenship, luckily. Now for the map, there are 2, strategic view and normal view, which is this is normal view. This is strategic view. As you can see, the black spots is where I can't see, and usually you get a glitch and like you somehow manage to get another area. But that depends on where you are, so. Now, we are currently going down years because, well, we started in 4,000, I think 4,000, yeah, 4,000 BC. Now it's going down, so all the way to AD. Now this isn't historical because, well, one, this is Washington. I don't think Washington was made in 4,000 BC. And right now we have Scout. Now we can get to business. Now, you can move units on top of mountains, these hills. It will give you a better view on the area around you. Now, depending on what you upgrade them to, you can see through jungles and forests, depending on where you are. But usually that doesn't work. Now, see, my territory has increased again. Now, if I had a worker, which I do not yet, which I will in fact actually change, so let's get a worker. If we get a worker, we'll be able to make farmland in here, make cattle here, turn these into we need calendary. See, the thing tells you that what you require so that you can turn this into an electric item. We already have farms in the beginning of the game, so you'll be able to make farmland and roads. Now, we have not met another civilization yet. I will probably tell you how to interact with them in the next video. First, let's get to this tab here. Social policies. It's already, yes, your culture and all that, your ideology. You have 3, but you can't get to them until you reach the modern area. And then there's culture overview. Your cultural victory, your influence on players, aka the other AIs. Then diplomacy. There's you, as it says you. And it would say either city-states or other AI in this as it goes down as you, but it doesn't show you until you meet another player, which I think we might soon. But for now, we'll look at the diplomacy. Now, due to us not meeting anyone yet, we can't really look at this, so that will take later. And then the World Congress, we have many players, so we have many players and we haven't met them all, so we can't do anything. Now for the resources, I will tell you in a later video as well. Until then, this is all the stuff that you have in this entire menu. There is more information here for your different reviews, your advisors, your demographics, your diplomacy, your economy, your military, your notifications, your religion, your tech, your trade, your victories, your World Congress. And then there's the helpful Civilopedia, or your help. And then there's the menu. Then there's the units. Now each unit has their own special thing. This we already did. Now each unit has this. It is, well, we can't do it now because we are into this turn. But each unit has a special tab called Exploration. Now, with that tab, you can set your units to explore automatically while you focus on what you're doing here. Till then, let's press next turn and see what happens. See, now we have archery. And we meet our first enemy. The barbarians. Now I will get to the combat and later. Till then, let's save the game. And I will see you guys in a later video.